Have you ever felt as if you're behind in life, as if what you are looking to succeed in is just failing? You are not meeting the expectations set? Let's rewrite the story. We are going to talk about how we change all of this. Failure is just a concept. It's just an idea. It doesn't exist. So is success. There's no true such thing as success as people see it as. And I'm going to tell you why. We're going to focus on these words: failure, success, expectations, and what they actually mean and how we can utilize them to manifest our life, which is what you are actually doing. You are just using them incorrectly. We're going to correct it and get you into the correct focus to utilize success as it actually is and utilize failure as it actually is. Because failure is not a negative thing. Failure is just you seeing that you need to go in another direction. It's that simple. So let's start with the idea of success. What is success? Success is based on you choosing that something that you are going to accomplish or do leads to you getting to a point that you accept as being acceptable. You are choosing that what you are doing is of an acceptable nature for you to continue on with your goals. So you've leveled up in a sense. All it is a notch on the belt. Because every time you do something successful, you just keep going. Because truly what the word success is to succeed. Succeed means to progress, to go forward, successive. You are always succeeding in your life. There is no other way for you to live. Life is based on movement, and success is movement, because that is what the word actually means. It's to succeed what was there prior. Now, we have chosen to place this idea that success has to be of some certain level or of attainment or acceptance, when truly all it means is to go forward. You can fail in your success because you're succeeding what was there prior to you. As long as you see yourself moving forward, you've succeeded it. Failure does not exist either, because failure is truly just a fall. And what's the saying? When you fall, you get back up. Why do you get back up? Because you're still alive, because you're still moving, because you're still doing things. Because you falling was just you actually gaining information and knowledge about something. It was an experience. And now you went down that hall, whether it was a decade-long experience of failures. You can pull all of that back to yourself at any moment and see all that as information that now you can pull from and learn and reorchestrate yourself from. Because that's all it truly is. If we see anything as a failure that we cannot utilize it, we have failed ourselves at that point. Because anytime that we don't meet our expectations, which we will get to, we are simply seeing what we need to do to meet those expectations. That's how we need to formulate our mindset. If we are not meeting what we are looking to meet, then we need to figure out how we get there. Because meeting has to do with an agreement, has to do with coming together in the middle, because it has to do with your mind and your body. And both of them coming together in unison to create what you are looking to manifest, your expectations. So your expectations are purely based on what you expect to occur. And what you expect is the expect, to see. What are you looking at? What are you looking at through the X? Because the X is a transitional period. It's a cross into another realm. You're seeing into the future with your expectation. So truly what an expectation is your manifestation, it's your vision. What you have in your imagination is what you need to expect. If they don't align, your expectations are out of alignment with what you are looking to create and experience in your life. Your expectations should pretty exactly align with what you are going to manifest in your life, whatever that may be. Whether that be some type of goal setting of something you are going to do within your life. Maybe it's attaining a certain position of sort in a field that you are doing work in. Maybe it's creating something new in that field or industry, coming up with doing something a different way. Maybe you're going to create a wireless technology that does not harm the living organism, because it can be done. It just takes someone to do it. Are you going to be the one to do it? What are you going to put your expectation towards? Leave it in the comment below. Let us all know. How are you going to change and alter your expectations to align precisely with your manifestation? Let us know. Because the more of us that build up this list, the more of us that can gain information and motivation and start moving off of it and succeed with where we are currently and stop failing or falling into the hole that what we are doing is not enough, when it always is enough. We just have to see what that failure is as actually what we need to move on and succeed. Because the failure becomes a succession once we change our vision and ideology of what a failure is. It's nothing more than us seeing what we need to do. We just have to see it in the correct perception that this is how we use it to move forward. Because many of us will see a failure as we've lost something. We're not able to move anymore. We were looking to do a water fast. We're in day 1.3 and I'm thinking of eating French fries. That's okay. Realize what is going on and why that is happening. Don't beat yourself down. This is something that I learned early on in changing my mental state and shifting myself to being a purely positive being or energetically charged being. You have to let go of the things that are holding you back, which truly what's holding you back is you seeing what you're doing as not succeeding. You're always succeeding. Don't limit yourself because you start having ideas of things that might come from your past or come from an area of your life that you're looking to alter. It's okay. See it, accept it, and figure out how you move on from that and change it and shift your mindset to actually utilize it for growth. Because all of this can be used for growth. How are you growing there? Are you still growing towards what that is, or are you growing away from it? Because that's the idea, is we need to figure out how we grow away from craving McDonald's, because there's some people out here in the health industry that will tell you that you cannot get rid of cravings. That is a lie. That is a story that they are telling themselves. And you can absolutely get rid of cravings, because cravings are nothing but based on mental constructs and ideas that you've linked to traumas that have most likely been stored physically in the body somewhere in some type of cancerous cells, some type of cells that were destroyed because of the food that you were eating, and they got imbued with that information that you were ingesting at the time, whether it be something traumatic happening in your environment, in your family structure, or you were just watching something on TV that created trauma in you, whether it be something horrifying or humorous. It can all raise trauma in you. And if you are eating something that's debilitating during that, it's going to take shape in your body physically. So what I'm telling you is, don't stress, don't judge what comes at you when you are altering your mindset, when you are shifting your consciousness, because you're going to get these things. It's how you utilize them to continue growing. You haven't failed by these ideas coming around. You haven't failed by even entertaining and enjoying in these ideas. Just keep going forward. See what happened. Why did you go back? Why did you go there? Because you're still moving. You're still moving forward. You never went back. It's impossible to go backwards. You're always going forwards, and you have to see it as such. Rewrite the story so that you are always succeeding, because you are. It's truly what the word means. You are a being of energetic value. And how you utilize this energy is up to you. There's no such thing as failure. What you expect is what you look to have in your life. You setting goals for yourself and not meeting those goals by a certain date or a time, you're just limiting yourself to what you could be. There's nothing wrong with setting a goal within a certain time period. We don't need to though, because truly we can do everything instantly. Us setting goals and looking to do it in a certain time period is us doing it in a methodical fashion through physicality. We can do this mentally instantly by just seeing how we got here from an observational standpoint, and then taking that and figuring out how we get to where we are going or what we expect. Live in the end. What do you expect to feel when you have it all? How do you feel? What is it that you are looking to create in your life? What is it that you are telling yourself you are failing on? How does it feel when you succeed in that? What is it? That is what you need to have in your mind all the time, because the time is now. And if you don't have that in your mind now, at this moment, you're not going to have it in your mind at the next moment and the next moment, because it's all the same. It starts now by shifting your mindset to what you want to experience in the end. It's already done. You've did it. When you put it in your imagination, you visualize it, you've succeeded. No, you have. Now go in your life as if it's done, and there is no possibility for you to fail because it's done. Everything that comes up is just you continuing to move forward. If there's anything that is causing what you know as a stress, let it go. Just drop it. It's going to melt off of you when you continue with the mindset that you've already met your expectations, your goals, and your life is exactly as you choose it to be. That is what you need to know. That is what you need to do. Enjoy your day, everyone. Go out in nature. Take some deep breaths. Go listen to the birds and the cicadas, the crickets. Enjoy it all, because it's going to bring you back to a balanced state so that you can properly observe and figure out how to always succeed in your life.